evening. Welcome to Yoga with Katie. Tonight we're going to be doing a more restorative class. So you're going to need pillow, blanket, massage, tune-up ball. If you have blocks, eye pillow. Whatever you do, make yourself comfortable. So we're going to make our way to lie down on the yoga mat. I'm using my booster, placing my legs on top. So move everything aside, make yourself comfortable. Feel free to close your eyes and listen to my verbal instruction. Position your device on a chair or on a table. So you don't have to keep popping yourself up to see what I'm doing. I'm not going to do a whole lot of poses. The intention is to let yourself go, relax, restore at the end of the evening. So in every pose, we're going to stay for a couple of minutes. No need to rush. Focusing on your breathing. When you inhale, belly and chest rise like a balloon. And when you exhale, draw the belly button back to your spine. Staying perfectly calm, relax, and still in the present moment. If you are able to fall asleep, that's even better. Now we're going to bring attention to our mat. Then you have arrived on your mat, getting ready for restorative class. Two more breaths. One more breath. And we're going to slowly wake up the body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Gently turning your wrist and your ankle in a circular motions. Change direction. Slowly come back to center. I'm down by your side. Gently turning your neck left and right. Know your range of motion. If there's any stiffness in your neck, just stay there for a little bit longer. Slowly come back to center. If you have a pillow or booster below your knee, and you can push it away. Keep your knees bent. Wrap your arms around your knees. rocking side to side, coming into a big circular motion if you like, covering a bigger area, massaging lower back and sacral. Knee to chest also help people to relieve back pain. And now we're going to change the direction. Go the other way. Big, big circle. Slowly come back to center. Release the feet back down on the mat. I'm down by your side. Take an inhale first. Exhale, drop both feet to the right side. Let it fall wherever it falls. Hips automatically comes off. I'm gonna rest my knee on the folded blanket. Opposite arm, opposite knee. Left arm out shoulder height. Palm facing down. Turn and look at the left side. Coming into a gentle spinal twist. Stretch, strengthen, and tone the lower back muscles to support your spine, especially if you have back pain. One more breath, and you slowly bring both knees back to the center. Take an inhale first. Exhale, drop both knees to the other side. Let it fall wherever it falls. Moving my blanket to the other side to support the knee. Right arm out, shoulder height, palm facing down. Turn and look at the right side of your neck is good. Stretch, strengthen, and tone the lower back muscles, keeping your spine healthy and strong, especially if you have back pain. With every exhale breath, try to bring the top knee a little bit closer to the floor. Slowly bring the knee back to the center. Rest your feet on the mat. I'm down by your side. Palm facing down. Grab a hold of your massage ball. For those who have the massage ball, if you don't have the tune-up ball, you can substitute with tennis ball, as long as it's not too hard. And we're gonna place it underneath the skull. So below the skull, before the neck, there's a hollow. So you just want to rest your ball in this area. Use your body weight to press onto the ball. I'm keeping the balls in a pair of socks, so it's not gonna run away. If you have the yoga ball in the toe bag, you can keep it in a toe bag or you can bring it out. But if you don't want it to run away, to roll away, place them in a socks or continue to use it in the toe bag. I'm in the bridge pose. My knees are bent, 2 fists apart, not too wide, not too narrow. If you like, you can lift the hip up and rest the block underneath your lower back or your butt. Now your hips are elevated, putting more pressure onto the ball, gently rocking your head side to side, finding juicy position to massage. Usually, if you're on an acupuncture point, by stimulating it rocking side to side, pressing into the ball. You're gonna find a sweet release. Now try not to rush yourself. In the massage tune-up ball practice, don't rush yourself. Give yourself some time. As always, we listen to our body. If this is causing you a whole lot of pain and discomfort, slowly come out of it. If you find that the massage ball is too hot for you, you can place a towel on your ball, and that would soften the ball. And continue to rock your head side to side. Now your yoga block has 3 different heights. I'm on the lowest one. If you want to lift the hips even higher up, you can go to the 2nd level. So you're putting more body weight on the tune-up balls. If this height is too much for you, go back down to the 1st level. We're in the 2nd level right now. One more breath. We're going to remove the block. So I'm going back down to the 1st level. Slowly move your ball down the neck. So now I'm on the neck part. If you have no use of the yoga block underneath your hips, feel free to remove it. Continue this rocking motion side to side. So now we're on the neck. Feel free to lift your hip up, slide your body forward, backwards. Taking a couple more breaths here. And we're gonna slowly transition to come on your shoulder. Now make sure you're not rolling on the bony part of the body. Finding a meaty part of the shoulder to roll the ball side to side. If you prefer to be doing this, standing up against the wall, go ahead. So I will also demonstrate how to do this standing up. Now you are gonna stand up, take your time to rise up to standing. No sudden movement. Now find a wall that you can stand against. And we're gonna start at the neck. Slowly rocking side to side. Now in this virtual class, I'm not going to be able to zoom in and zoom out. My device, my camera is in a stationary position. So listen to my verbal cue. And if anyone who has any questions, feel free to keep all your questions at the end of class, and then we can go over some of the questions that you may have. I'm moving to my shoulder, the meaty part of the shoulder blade. Rolling out all the stiffness in this area. Feel free to do circular motion or up and down. Use your body weight to press on the tune-up ball. So I'm using the smaller one, the therapy ball. The next size up will be the alpha ball. And the biggest one will be the courage. So right now I don't have that one on hand. I'm just using the smallest therapy ball that comes in a pair in a toe bag. Now when you have enough of it on one side, move to the other side. Shoulder, upper back. Circular motion or up and down. Soft knees. So once again, your choice to be rolling, standing up, or on your yoga mat. Whatever you do, make yourself comfortable. And we're gonna travel down the spine. So I still have my ball together in my socks. So start at the top of your back, up and down. Now the gap in the ball fit into your spine. So we're not rolling the spine. It's the area beside it. So once again, we can go up and down, side to side. Feel free to do snow angel if that works for you. So you can do a snow angel while you're rolling. So just different arm movements that may work for you. And I have also distributed the target point, the piece of paper with different body parts as the target area to you. Now make your way down your spine, having your spine between the two balls. Now your body may feel warm, and that's a good thing. Energize your body, keeping the blood, the chi circulating. Just slowly make your way down to the mid-back. So most of our problem area is the neck, shoulder, lower back, and the sciatica location. And keep going down without rushing yourself. Travel down your spine. And we're gonna make our way to the lower back. Now, if there's any area that you would like to spend more time on, go ahead. Now, in this lower back area, we have a bigger area. So we can also go to the right side and the left side, doing circular motion. We're in the lower back. Not quite the hip area. Move to the other side when you're ready. Up and down, circular motion. Now, if you prefer to just work with one single ball, feel free to take the pair out of the toe back and just work on one ball at a time. But I would suggest that you put that single ball in the socks so it doesn't run away. It's not going to roll away from you. Now I'm moving the ball down to the hip area. So we have a bigger area to massage. So those who have the alpha ball, the bigger ball, you can try that. It may work better for you to use a bigger ball for bigger muscles. So we're looking for a release. Make your way across to the other hip. And while you're here, you can press in the middle of the butt cheek. So for those who experience sciatica pain, this is the area that you want to put your body weight on. So you can continue to go up and down, side to side, circular motion. You adjust your own body weight, intensity, and the pressure. So never do anything that causes you a whole lot of pain and discomfort. Listen to your body always. Especially those who suffer from sciatica condition. So you may find it to be very sensitive, very sore. And after you have done one butt, move it to the other side. So don't rush yourself. If you prefer to spend more time on the right side or the left side, go ahead. Once again, we're at the site where the sciatica condition would occur. Do circular motion up and down, side to side, finding juicy position to settle in. Now, if you prefer to spend more time in the neck, shoulder, or upper back, hip area, go ahead, choose an area of the body that you rather spend time on. So you don't really have to go with the rest of the class. This is pretty well an individual practice. So I'm only here to facilitate and to guide. When you have enough of this, we're going to slowly move away from the wall. From here, we're going to come to standing. We're going to roll out the foot. There are a lot of nerve ending, a lot of acupuncture points on the bottom of your foot. So it's a good thing to do to roll it out. You can also do this sitting down on the chair. If you find that standing up is going to be tiring for you, feel free to grab a chair. So let's say I'm sitting on my chair, and you can spend more time, take a few more moments rolling without getting tired. Now there may be some sensitivity, some soreness as well. So you know that the bottom of your foot represents a lot of internal organs. So without going over what part represents what part, you just keep rolling. You don't have to think about, oh, which part of the organs that I'm rolling. But I can also send you a chart that you can make references to. So after spending a few minutes on one foot, we're gonna transition to the other foot. Now sit up nice and tall, don't round, don't slump over. Shoulders relax down from your ears, stomach and chest proud, and keep rolling. And that's why I ask that you put your massage ball, the therapy ball, in a pair of socks or in a socks. It's not going to run away. And if you roll this on the hardwood floor or something, it's very easy for your ball to escape from you. And you can do both feet at the same time, although it's difficult to coordinate. So I mostly just do one at a time, and you can put more pressure on it. So let's say instead of rolling, you want to put pressure on, that would be okay too. And we're going to slowly release. I'm going to put my chair away, and I'm going to come back down on the yoga mat. So just want to make reference to the bigger courage ball. It's soft, so you inflate it to the fullness that you need. And what we do is we roll out the stomach area with this bigger, softer ball, massaging internal organs, helping you to digest and detox. Also, wind releasing. So wind releasing, farting is a good thing. Release toxin from your body. So once again, we can do this standing up or lying face down on your yoga mat. So when you have enough of this, so after my demonstration, we're gonna come back down on the yoga mat. So take some water if you need. Now tonight I'm gonna demonstrate how to do a few poses with my leg propped up on the trunk. Now, you can do that with the legs on a piece of furniture or on the wall. So I'm laying out my blanket to support my spine, and I'm gonna get myself as close to this trunk as possible. If you're using a wall, get your butt as close to the wall as possible. We're gonna come to a side, and we're gonna lie down. And we're gonna get as close to the wall or your furniture as possible. And then you're gonna swing your leg up and try to maneuver yourself. I have my blanket to support my spine here, popping up my legs against the furniture or the wall. I'm down by your side, palm facing down. If you like, you can also rest your hands on your stomach. So this double leg lift, have both legs up to the wall, has many benefits. If you have time, you can include this in your home practice. Having the legs up the wall or a piece of furniture for about 10 to 15 minutes every day. Very simple move. What we're doing is we're letting blood circulate back to our heart, helping us with circulation. Improve your energy flow. Once you feel energized, you're going to feel so much better. Improve your digestion, sleep quality, immunity, calming the mind for a moment. We're gonna stay here for a couple more breaths, so make yourself comfortable. In your home practice for the evening class, feel free to dim the light. And in my case, I need to have the light on, so I'm just gonna place my eye pillow on top of my eyes. Relax, let go, restore. Two more breaths. One more breath. Bring the sole of your feet together, coming into a reclining band angle. Opening up the hip joint, stretching the inner thighs. Again, we're going to stay here for a couple of minutes. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And we're going to keep the knee bend. Windshield wiper. Dropping the knees from one side to the other side. Let it fall wherever it falls. Hip release. Slowly straighten up the legs again. Coming into a one-leg tree. Right leg straight, left leg bend. Now because we have the furniture or the wall as a support, we can raise the band leg a little bit higher. Now wherever you place it, so you can have it on your calf, your thigh, but we never place it on the knee joint. Taking the heel into the standing leg pushing the heel back. The toes can move. Coming into a one-leg tree pose. Staying here for a few breaths. When you're ready, we're gonna switch side. So straighten out the band leg, left leg straight, right leg bend. Coming into the tree pose. Taking the heel into the standing leg pushing the heel back. The toes can actually move. So wherever you place this foot, never place it on the knee joint to avoid injury. And we're gonna stay here for a few breaths. Two more breaths. And we're gonna slowly release, straighten out the legs. Taking a couple of breaths here. And we're gonna slowly open up the legs. Maybe 1 to 2 feet apart. Now we're going to gradually open up the legs. When you're ready, we're going to open up a little bit more. and go to your mats. Make sure you're comfortable in this wide leg. Having the wall or furniture to support you. Opening up the hip joint, stretching out in the thighs. Don't try to overdo it. Don't try to overstretch. As long as you feel the stretch, it's good to go. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly bring the legs together. Taking a few breaths here. When you're ready, we're gonna have one leg straight, the other leg down. Doesn't matter which leg you do first. I have my right leg up, left leg down. Feel free to pop this outside leg on the block to support. So one leg at 9 o'clock, the other leg at 12 o'clock. Two more breaths. One more breath. And we're gonna slowly bring this lower leg up to the top. Taking a couple of breaths here. And then we're gonna have the left leg straight, right leg down. Go to where you're comfortable. If you like to rest the drop leg on the pillow or on a block. So one leg, bottom leg at 3 o'clock, top leg at 12 o'clock. Now make sure both butts stay down. We're not lifting the left hip up. And if this stretch is too intensive for you, slowly bring it back up to where you feel comfortable. And you can also place this lower leg on a pillow or on the block for support. Feel the stretch in your inner thighs, opening up hip joint. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And slowly bring the bottom leg up to meet the top leg. Taking a couple of breaths here. Relax. Now we are bend both knees. Opposite ankle, opposite thigh. Flexing the foot to protect your knee. So you're lifting the hips off a little bit. But it's okay to have the hips rest on your blanket. Now you're going to immediately feel the stretch here. Hip flexor, opening up the hip joint, helping people to relieve sciatica condition. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly release. Switching side, opposite ankle, opposite thigh. Flexing the foot to protect the knee. Both hips are level. You're going to immediately feel the stretch here, opening up hip joints, helping people to relieve sciatica condition. We're going to stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly release. And we're going to slowly come out or come away from the wall. So we're going to drop both knees to one side. Take your time to push yourself up to seated. And from here, we're going to come lie down on our stomach. We're going to set ourselves up for the crocodile. Take your time to come lie down on your stomach. Arms out in T, shoulder height. Legs are apart as wide as the mat. I'm going to have my right cheek on my mat. Bending the left knee. Draw it close to the left elbow. Make yourself completely flat. Just relax, staying here for about 5 breaths. Opening up the hip joint, stretching out the neck. One more breath. And we're going to slowly, slowly release. Bring everything back on the mat first. And I'm moving my blanket to the other side to support my knee. Arms out in T, shoulder height, palm facing down. Legs are apart as wide as the mat. Left cheek on your mat. Bending the right knee. Draw it close to the right elbow. Make yourself completely flat. Opening up the hip joint on the right side and turning the neck as well. Relax. Staying here for about 5 breaths. One more breath. And we're gonna slowly release. Bring back everything to the center of your mat. From here, we're gonna go out into a child pose. Knees apart, big toes to touch. Sink the hip down onto the heels. Walking the fingers forward, elbows off the mat. Shoulders relax, forehead down. If you have very tight ankle joint and you're not able to sit back on your heel, rest your forehead on stacked hands, stacked fists, or on your block. Try to sit back as much as you can. So the block has 3 different heights. Choose the level that you want to stay on. Massaging internal organs. Opening up the hip joint, ankle joint, lengthening the spine. Calming the mind for a moment. Massaging the third eye. Two more breaths. And we're gonna slowly pushing ourselves back up. So now we're on all 4. Those who need knee support, feel free to rest your knee on your folded blanket. We're gonna set ourselves up for cat and cow. Spread all your fingers, wrists underneath the shoulder, knees underneath the hip. Palm the feet on the mat. Inhale, drop your belly. Chin up, look up into a cow. Exhale, round your back as much as you can. Pull your belly tight. Continue at your own breath and your own pace. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Connecting your breath with your movement. Creating spaces between vertebrae. 2 more times. And one last one. Slowly come back to neutral spine, swaying side to side, release tension in your wrist. And we're gonna set ourselves up for our final pose, which is Shavasana. So if you have 2 blocks, you can set it up. This one is in the highest position. The other one is in the lowest one. So level 1, level 2, the highest is level 3. So level 1 on the lower one, level 3 on the back one. If you have a booster or a big pillow, you can pop it up, make a wrap. Now you can do it yourself, make a pillow like this by wrapping blanket very tightly, tie it up. Now we're gonna sit as close to our booster as possible. So have your hip come as close as possible. And we're gonna lie down on your pillow. I'm scooping my butt as close as possible. If you have a blanket, you can either fold it and lay it on your stomach, or you can open up your blanket and drape it over your body. So this is the restorative part where you let go and relax. Now, I'm going to use my eye pillow because my room is still bright. So I'm going to place my eye pillow on my eyes. This is your Shavasana, legs are apart. I'm down by your side, palm facing up. Close your eyes. Soften your face. Relax your jaws. Suck your teeth. Lower the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Scan your body and see if there's anywhere that's still holding on to tension. Let yourself go. Let go of all your stress, worries, tension, anxiety, anything that doesn't serve you anymore. Focus on your breathing. When you inhale, belly and chest rise like a balloon. And when you exhale, draw your belly button back to your spine. Staying very calm, relaxed, and still in the present moment. Stay here for as long as you like. So we have come to the end of the class. Thank you very much for watching, sharing your positive energy with all of us, and letting me guide you through this practice. Always my pleasure. And if you're relaxed to the point of falling asleep, just stay there. No need to rush yourself. You're home already. And I'm just going to end the class and stop the recording.